If you are sensitive to flashing lights, please do not watch this. Hello there, and welcome to Pandora Spa, a futuristic mind spa located in London. Currently we have the spa located in Old Street, and I'll take you now to show you around. So when you first come to the back of St. Luke's, you'll find a church, and then you come down to a place called Tara Yoga Centre. So we're located in the basement studio down below. So you'll come to Tara Yoga, and 25 to 31 Armanga Row, you'll find the Britannia pub to your right. And here, how to get in, how to call us. If you come to the keypad and you press down twice, and you'll get to basement. If you ring the basement, within a few seconds or so, someone should open the door for you. And then just open the door, come on downstairs. So as you walk downstairs, this whole place of Old Street is very, very quiet. So it's perfect for therapies, for quietness. So it's a short walk just downstairs, not too much. You come to the door and someone usually let you in. In this case, I'm on my own here at the moment. And as you come to the reception room, you'll find that there's a place to put your coat and your shoes if you need to. There's a toilet, and also the Pandora Star logo. So Pandora Star is a light machine, which is where the Pandora Spa is based on. So as you come through and open the doors, you'll instantly have a beautiful scene of gongs in our gong chamber, which is an amazing piece of equipment which has many different facets to it. So we have a copper pyramid, which is a Nubian pyramid, which puts out an amazing healing frequencies everywhere, and has 8 gongs around the chamber. So you basically sit and lay in the center. And this is a new development that we have at the moment, which is the crystal chakra light machine. So it's using Pandora Star's same internal software, and has 7 Vogel cut quartz crystals, which have been beautifully cut. And we have the root, we have the navel, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. So we can fully program it from the LCD screen itself. So in this gong chamber we have several gongs. So I'll introduce you to the family. We have 8 gongs, the biggest being the Cosmo Gong. So the Cosmo Gong is also known as an air element. It sounds very rich in a frequency. It's very, very large, very dynamic in sound, has a long sustain. We also sell and work with these gongs too. So this one's 62 inches, has a lovely deep resonance, as well as some beautiful harmonics and overtones. And down here we have the 42-inch Cosmo, or air gong. And we have 2 portable handheld dance gongs, which are beautiful, either side. And then we have 2 water gongs, one to the left here, one at the back, and a 30-inch earth gong, and a 42-inch earth gong. So together, this whole setup makes a beautiful attraction and therapy space for the spa itself. So when you first come in, you'll come into the seating area. So the seating area is designed for some large groups or parties of sort of like 4 to 6 people who want to come and experience the spa itself. So you come down and just make yourself comfortable. Usually we offer people some water, and we talk through some programs which potentially you will be introduced to. We start people off with a program called Acid Squirrel. So Acid Squirrel is a 15-minute psychedelic visual program which basically allows us to judge everyone's reaction against the light itself. Everyone who comes to the spa and has a go on the Pandora Star itself, they love Acid Squirrel. The Acid Squirrel program is an amazing program built and created by our in-house programmer, part of the team. His name's Lance Carter. And the founder of the spa is Todd Archimedes, as well as a director and in the company, Sky Archimedes. And I also run the spa too, helping people feel welcome. I do gong baths with people, I do events here. But mainly when people come in, they first sign a consent form. So you are dealing with flashing strobing light. So you'll get to fill out a form here, which is also available on the Pandora Spa booking site. So if you can print one off and fill it out yourself, it would save a bit of time coming to us. And that just helps us with any health and safety issues of the spa itself with the light. If you've been taking any medication, it's like photosensitive medication, if you've had a history of epilepsy, various things like that. So these are all just requirements that cover us on our behalf. So the consent form is an important piece of document that we hold on for several years. So once you fill out that, we take you into the Explorer room. So from the sofa space, the lounge space, we go past the gong chamber. We also do filming here too, so we have a little studio with a green screen or black screen with several lights, so the place is always available to do some filming. So in here, this is the Explorer room. We have 4 beds, 4 comfortable beds with reclining positions, and the Pandora Star light machine. So here on the back of the screen is various of programs. And this is Acid Skrill, so it's actually 16 minutes. Once you're made comfortable in the bed itself, and the Pandora Star will be available to be turned on, so operated. So there will always be a person, a facilitator, a team member here at the spa, which will be present with you the whole time, the first 15 minutes, to make sure you're happy, you're safe and comfortable. And just by turning one click of the Pandora Star on, the blue standby light will go off, and within about 10 seconds the light will start to come on, and it will take a little while, and it will start off a bit slow. And at the moment that's not on a very psychedelic program itself, it's on a very slow pulse, which basically tells you that the program is about to start. And within a short duration it will start to turn on and strobe. And you do this with your eyes shut. So there's an array of different programs itself. So you can't really tell what's going on here because the light is overpowering the video. So you keep your eyes shut the whole time, and you have headphones to put on, and you just allow yourself to relax and enjoy the visuals. So at the moment I am seeing an amazing array of patterns, colours. I'm seeing reds, oranges, blues. I'm seeing geometry taking place. I don't have the headphones on at the moment. This program is designed to go with some music. And just allow yourself to enjoy it. Have your eyes shut. If you are feeling a bit sensitive to the light, just allow yourself to relax into it, and it does get better. Some people it can be overwhelming, but usually it's a really good experience. So we have amazing people sort of like laughing in the bed because they're enjoying the visuals. They think like, wow, this is amazing experience of visuals and colours and patterns. It can be very breathtaking, very overwhelming, and after you can be left feeling really, really good and happy. So it's very, very safe. We work on very safe frequencies to relax you. So the Pandora Star itself is a very safe piece of equipment. It's a very high-tech piece of equipment used from people from all walks of life for personal sessions, for therapy, for float tank users, for psychologists, hypnotherapists, and curious explorers just like you. So after 15 minutes of the very psychedelic visual program, you will feel a bit more connected, wired. It's a great satellite, so for people with seasonal affective disorder, it can really hardwire the brain and make you feel a lot more happy and connected, grounded. It can also make you feel spaced out in a very good way, so you have a very digital like acid trip. So after that session, I'd like you to get up and just process what's happened. We'll then ask you just to have some water and come back and sit down in the lounge area just for a short while, or you can immediately have a lay down on the couch or the bed, depending what we have there. For 2 people, we can put 2 beds in here. And what we do is we play the gongs for about 10 minutes or so. So the gongs, have a very deep resonance. So the big 62-inch gong has a very deep resonance. After you've had the beautiful gong bath, you might feel a lot more relaxed, really ready to have a deeper session of entrainment, of consciousness exploration. So we advise people to just sit down after the gong bath and go to the toilet first, prepare themselves for a half-an-hour session. So the half-an-hour session of your choice, we typically recommend 4 or 5 programs. Not to overwhelm people, because we have quite a few hundred programs which are available to the Pandora Star user community, people who have purchased the lamp itself, and also spas, different places. At the moment we're the first spa in London, and there are other people who are wanting to create their own spa themselves under our name. So we're basically looking to franchise the spa itself. So if you are in America or you're in a different part of the world and you are interested in using the same setup, then you can be in direct contact with us, and you have our full support with training, with information, and with a package too, which enables you to have several Pandora Stars with some gongs, with some licensing, and mention on the website too. So the programs that we recommend are Tibet, Third Eye, Hypnagogia, Happy, and a few others. So these are the basic ones that we typically recommend to people, because they all sound really amazing. So Hypnagogia works on 4 earthing grounding frequencies using the Schumann resonance. So 7.1 hertz, 7.81 hertz, 7.82 hertz, 7.83 hertz, and 7.84. What that does, it creates cerebral blood flow to the brain, helps you to feel more grounded, connected, and it's about half an hour, and it's a very can be a visual program too. Not much color and patterns, but you do see some slight geometry. Tibet works on 2 main frequencies. It uses 0.2 hertz and 200 hertz. What it does, it uses epsilon and lambda. Now, epsilon is a very deep brainwave state, which is lower than delta, so lower, much deeper than the sleep state that you get into. So it's typically a brainwave state that, for out-body experiences, lucid dreaming takes place. And 200 hertz, lambda, works on a very transcendental state of brainwave state, which typically Tibetan monks take 15 years to reach this state. It's a state of meditation where monks in the Himalayas can be sitting and snow around them is melting. They can warm up their whole body. Now, you might not experience these exact things under the Pandora Star itself, but it's allowing you to access these states at a much faster rate. And over time, it's like any tool. The Pandora Star light machine is a tool in itself, enabling you to get sustained in locked frequencies. So, for example, the other program, Third Eye, uses a range of different frequencies, such as pyramid frequencies, pineal gland frequencies, and it's a very relaxing program. It has some subtle strobes to it and deeply relaxes you. After a while, you don't even realize that the light machine is even on. You might click out of consciousness, you might get very deep in consciousness itself where you're not even aware that the light's on. Now when the Pandora star is strobing, it's a very gentle, meditative tool. Unlike the Acid Squirrel program, which is very erratic and stroby, that's used for entertainment. We're dealing with also entrainment, which is entraining your brain waves to be locked in a certain state of consciousness. So after a while, you'll feel a lot more connected, at peace. And people walk away from here feeling completely changed, and it's beautiful to watch. The reason why we're in London is to approach people who perhaps have stressful jobs, who are working in the corporate world, or they have very hectic lifestyles where as soon as they get home they find it hard to detach. But perhaps they are self-employed, they're their own boss, or they work for somewhere, and wherever you go all the time, you can take that stress home. So I recommend people coming here first before they even go home. So we recommend a number of programs, and as soon as that's recommended, we ask you to go to the toilet. Reason for that is we don't want any bodily distractions. There's been many experiences before in the past myself where I've got into meditation and it's been distracted because of my bladder, and I've needed to go to the toilet and I hadn't needed to before. So it's always important just to go if you don't need to. So we're quite militant with that, allowing you to feel really relaxed. So this is more than just a spa. This is a futuristic mind spa, allowing you to feel at home, grounded, peace, and perhaps feel and experience things you've never experienced before. So after the short chat, we'll talk to people on the sofa area. Again, we allow you to walk over, go to the toilet first, like I explained. And we walk you back into the lovely blue room. So it's blue because mainly the coloured lights we use. We love coloured lights for mood. Okay, so usually we have one of the team operating the lamp, but because I'm here on my own at the spa, I'm going to just demonstrate how to use the Pandora Star lamp machine itself on your own. So it's very simple to use. One toggle button at the back which you can easily locate, and if you just press and hold, the light will go off, the standby blue light. And it takes about 10 seconds to come on, and when it comes on it will start to strobe. And it may seem like visually from the video if you're watching this that it's very overwhelming. It's not at all. It's using very safe frequencies, very meditative frequencies, which are very relaxing. Straight away I'm feeling a sense of calm and peaceness and almost like nature. So it's very enjoyable. So as a part of the team, it's important to have your eyes closed the whole time. You don't have your eyes open. It's used for closed eyes. So at the moment, if you are sensitive to flashing lights, please do not watch this. So this is what it looks like when it's strobing itself. It's hard to get the full amount. It doesn't look as intense in person. It's still as relaxing to look at from this angle. So basically we shut the door, give you some privacy. This is part of our green screen, this door and the wall. So we have the door shut, allowing you to have some privacy, to enjoy your session for half an hour. Again, the 15-minute program that we usually introduce. The first program at the beginning of the session we introduce to people, so we know how they are going to be with the light itself. Once we know that they are safe, we can put them on an entrainment program which isn't as psychedelic and very visual. It's more powerful internally for brainwave states. So while you're relaxing in there, we await upon your arrival, and you allow now to go home or wherever you need to go and feel a lot more changed. So that's an introduction to the spa. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.